Hey guys, welcome to another exciting episode of Easy Meals and Drinks Review. This is Phil, your host. Today, I am reviewing another easy item delivered home by GRUBHUB service. Since I have the GRUBHUB Plus membership, I use it sometimes. I try not to too much because I think I did it way too much. But anyway, I do it sometimes, or have been, and this is what I ordered. Flame Broiler, and it's Angus Beef plate in the Korean style, in the spirit of, or mostly in the style of Korean, okay? They don't have Angus beef per se because I think that's an American style beef, right? That's what makes it so interesting because it's kind of like this sort of like the Americans, American, but kind of premium meat, Angus, and like really well liked and kind of popular, and it's not like super expensive, but it's slightly more expensive than regular beef. So it is very very flavorful beef, and it's basically like a fusion, in my opinion, right? And simplified version of Korean cuisine, right? It's in the style of and or in the spirit of Korean. That's just how I look at it. And is it the most authentic thing I could review? Probably not. It's kind of more like a fast food, but I wouldn't call it really a fast food because it's sort of a, it would probably mislead a little bit because it's, it is quality food. I mean, look at it, like it's Angus beef, right? So that's why I ordered it. It's kind of for the very good combination of value versus the real food / convenience, and of like having a Korean style meal from a store that's nearby, that you can pick up, like a drive-through, or you can go eat there. It's actually a pretty decent inside also, I believe. I don't usually eat inside there, or I don't think I've done that, but I've gotten delivered from there several times, a couple different locations, I think so. And I've probably done like drive-through, right? But I found out that it's just way bigger in California, which I'm, kind of where I'm from, after we immigrated from Korea. So I'm South Korean by birth, and then I'm American by citizenship and nationality. So that's what makes it even more unique, is because I'm sort of an authentic Korean person, Korean American, reviewing a Korean American dish. And this is like, and I also learned that this is a franchise, and this is local for Jacksonville. Jacksonville people could relate to it. Like, oh, I've seen that before, or I've tried that one time, and like they might even have an opinion, or many of you, my friends in like on my Facebook or whatever that are from Jacksonville have probably seen it or even tried. Some of them probably even tried it, right? But I just wanted to kind of to quench your thirst about what this is. I will review it for you. I mean, I do order it for my own pleasure, like because I do appreciate it. Because actually, it's really for the convenience for the most part. Because like my channel says, I'm really about the easy meals right now, for a couple different reasons, or for a few different reasons. But Korean authentic, more authentic, or like traditional Korean restaurants that we do have in Jacksonville, a few places, not a lot, but there's some, small number, and they are just out of range for me. Meaning, like, it's not easy. I could go there like on a weekend, I just haven't done that in a while, but like, for various reasons, I just like it easy. So since they're like, it's gonna involve a lot more driving, and the GRUBHUB is not, they don't have a, like partnership with GRUBHUB, for example. It's just a little bit farther away. I haven't seen it on, delivery apps, Instacart, any of that. Like, I mean, like DoorDash or whatever. I don't really use DoorDash, but I use GRUBHUB a lot, and also Uber Eats through, anyway. So, but I've seen this store in Jacksonville a few times, and I've tried it. I think this is probably my third or fourth time, so I haven't really tried that much, but definitely tried it, yeah, at least 3 times. So this is probably like my fourth time or fifth time. And I order sort of same thing. Like this is probably like this is my third time ordering this dish, the Angus beef, and it's so far my favorite. And then my other favorite is the half beef and half chicken. Okay, so that's what I recommend. If you really like beef, go with this one. Okay, or regular beef is fine. This is slightly more expensive, so you know if you're kind of in the mood to splurge a little bit and just kind of it's a Friday night and you want to spend just a few more bucks, a couple more bucks, and oh, you know, let me get an Angus beef. You know, I've always liked Angus beef. Me too. So that's what I love about this one. It's like, oh yes, and I tried it before and I just loved it. You know, and at that point, like if I really like something and it tastes good and it's like real food, this is real food. And if it is, then you know, then authenticity and other things kind of lot less matter. I mean, I wouldn't say this is like all pros because me being Korean American, as a lot of you know, I know authentic Korean food. I haven't been in Korea for a long time, but I grew up eating authentic Korean food. You know, home cooked, and then restaurants, and then even in America, and I'm a foodie on top of that. So, yes. Is there more authentic restaurants that serve a lot more panchans? For example, this doesn't really have panchans other than this salad. I guess you can call this a panchan, but yeah, why not, right? So this is the best one, really, in my opinion, the cabbage. But hopefully they, put some sauce on there or the dressing. Oh man, if they forgot it again, I'd be mad. But anyway, maybe not. Anyway, so this is like my favorite, and I'm gonna taste it soon. But I just wanted to kind of give you a little bit of background. I mean, I saw it as like kind of like it's not exactly fast food, but it is fast food, kind of like, you know what I mean? It's fast. So I think they just kind of do it the same way, but it's not like fast food in the sense that like this just seems more. It's just real food. It's just real beef, you know, and it's just tasty. So unless they use some shit ton of like, what I'm saying is that I do eat Panda Express. Don't get me wrong, I really like that. I probably will review it maybe. It's one of the things I eat sometimes. But like the beef quality here, maybe it's the Angus beef. I think this is another notch because like Panda Express sometimes makes me wonder if they use any kind of food preservatives or something or MSG. I'm not sure. Okay. I don't want to be accusatory without really looking into it, but that's just kind of what it feels like a little bit sometimes. But it's tasty and it is real food. You know, they use real beef and all that stuff too, chicken and stuff. But this just seems a little bit simpler, and I just love it. And also, I just love Korean and bulgogi style. This is basically like bulgogi style, right? Bulgogi. So you know what? Without further ado, let me just go ahead and try this. Okay. Actually, they did include the salad dressing here. But unfortunately, it doesn't look like the type that I was really hoping for. Maybe I was just hoping for like more the mayonnaise type of like real like something that you get really from a Korean. Let me see. Oh, okay. You know what? That's delicious, actually. Since this is a review, I'll just describe what I'm talking about. Usually, they give like what like. If I went to a Korean restaurant or like Korean like food court or something like that and order this or have this cabbage salad, which is typical, which I love. You can eat this with fried chicken or whatever. Usually they'll give you like a mayonnaise based, like a pink maybe kind of sauce, which is my favorite. I do prefer that over this, but I was really worried that this would be like Italian dressing or something like that. I mean, nothing against Italian dressing. I love Italian dressing, but just not on a Korean-inspired dish, right? So I just wanted a little bit more Korean or a little bit more Asian or just like more spirit. Even if it was Japanese, it's kind of all the similar, right? That mayonnaise based. But despite it looking like otherwise, it does have that acidity, but it's still it's got sesame, so it is definitely not like Italian style. Because of that, because I could taste the sesame. Yeah. So it is kind of a still Asian-inspired salad dressing. So okay, thoughtful. All right. So this is kind of original, actually. I'll give you my honest opinion. I could be wrong, but I do have a lot of experience eating Korean food and just a lot of Asian food in general all my life, okay? So for those with less experience, you know, maybe I could be one source of an opinion that you can somehow consider. Anyway, but it doesn't matter. Like none of that intellectual cerebral. Oh, I've tried like 10,000 things before I did, did this review type of stuff. Doesn't really matter too much. At the end of the day, it's simple. Is it tasty? Is it satisfying? Does it have some veggies as well as some proteins and some starch? Perfect, right? Really. That's all you need, right? Like rice or like potato, but you know, something like this, you definitely need rice, right? I don't want potato with this. That would be just a different style and it would be a different configuration. But right here, I love that it has that steamed rice because it's just gonna soak up that flavor. It's just made for that. And then something fresh, salad, fresh, right? I don't know how nutritious cabbage is, but it looks like it's real cabbage to me. So, you know, something fresh, something like with minerals and, you know, vitamin and whatever. And probably in that dressing as well because it's kind of tart also. Very interesting and original tasting sauce, which is really fantastic. I mean, actually, it could have been just as good just using like a generic, very popular Japanese slash Korean slash Japanese style mayonnaise base, like pinkish or like, you know, a little bit that type of sauce or that type of dressing would have been awesome. Like I really, really like that. Like that's why you see it everywhere. Like in a fried chicken place and stuff like that. But I have to give it a thumbs up for that originality in apparently choosing that, or maybe they have some other partnerships with some that makes that. I don't know, but I've never tasted this before, and just the fact that like it has that sesame thing taste to it and tartness, and then that like roundness about it that make it Asian. I do. It seems like it's an original dressing. So if that is, if I'm wrong, write down below, comment, or write me a message or whatever. But it's still good. I like it. Okay. So let me do a little bit of ASMR, a little bit of eating, okay? Because I've been doing a lot of talking. If you think about it, they kind of gave a lot of that salad. Look, I'm actually kind of impressed by the amount of salad they gave. I was expecting less, right? But this is like a $20 dish, right, together. So I don't know if that's cheap or not. Like, I don't know if that's because it's delivered, or maybe it's $19. Maybe it was 19. But it's because it's the Angus one. The other one is like $1 less or 50 cents less or something similar, like $18 or something like that, $19, $18. The other one that you have to try, if you do it twice, if you go there twice, try this one, the Angus beef, and half-half. Chicken and beef, the regular beef, okay? Try that. And you can compare that with this. I've tried them both, and the chicken is slightly a spicier version, right? Because that's how Koreans do chicken, spicy, or sweet spicy, but more a little bit spicy. Not like super spicy, but spicy and a little bit of sweetness. And then on the soy sauce, sort of a savory, sweet type of, pear infused, sort of like a sauce, like bulgogi sauce or kalbi and things like that. This is inspired or in the spirit of or in the style of bulgogi. Okay, but using Angus beef. Super interesting and very fusion, very American style. Easy, like takeout. Look. This was delivered, but this is exactly how you would get, like, in a drive-through as well, right? Or if I don't know if they have drive-through, I forgot. Or you just go in and pick it up. I think they do. I think they do actually. Anyway, but if I'm wrong, write down below. Bunch of them in California, so all up and down. There's a couple places in Arizona. Not a lot though, and like 4 or 5 places I think in Jacksonville, maybe 4. And I'm trying from one of them in Jacksonville. Alright, so let me give you my thoughts on this beef, okay? Let me describe the flavor, because it's what it's all about, right? And the texture also. Okay. It's quite savory, very soy sauce. Like no apology soy sauce base. They said, you know what? This is gonna taste like a soy sauce based Angus beef. No apologies. I kind of like that. Strong flavor. But it's not just soy sauce. This just wasn't just dipped in pure soy sauce. No. It is sweet too. Like a bulgogi sauce should be. And it's smoky. That's what I really like about it. It's got that charcoal grilled smoke. What? See, like, this is like my 4th time trying this, maybe even 5th time. But I didn't even really look at it that way. Because I was just kind of like not paying attention. But since I'm doing a review, I'm sort of paying attention to how it tastes like, because I'm describing it to you. Realizing this is like, that charcoal grill flavor is sort of added. It's like a feature. I like that. You know, kind of like the Whopper hamburger wouldn't be the Whopper without that charcoal grill mark, right? Or the taste that comes from that. You know, sometimes it's just part of the taste, and it's also very nice because it's another layer. So I don't know how they did the smoke thing, but if they use any kind of technique to make it char grilled a little bit without just putting it as a smoke, like a, you know, seasoning or something, smoke like liquid or something, that'd be kind of lame. But if it works, right? But maybe it was just like a technique, right? Just like a char grill technique, like just to make a char grill, like, you know, maybe in a electric based little press or something, right? Could be. I don't know. But I taste it, that's the thing, okay? And I need you to know. Alright, subscribe, and I have like 1 subscriber or something like that, okay? So, subscribe, alright? Like 1 or 2. But I have a few hundred views already, just in like 4 videos. Well, people like, some of them, you know, like it somewhat, so far. But hopefully it'll get bigger, we'll see. Depending on what kind of reviews I do, right? Do you find it interesting? Anyway, so I like I do like the rice. Okay, these jasmine rice. No, it's not jasmine rice. This is actually Korean rice. I think it looks like. Yeah, Asian. Yeah. It's a little bit dry, but it's okay. It's still good. It's very tasty. And the salad just with that tartness. Oh, maybe that's also why they made it tart. Because this is like a combo, right? All the flavors are in one here, put together. So that tartness was added with the veggies to give it that fresh flavor and sort of like that nice splash of that vitamin C sour tasting, you know, going on. Oh yeah, because this is very, like I said, very soy saucy, very savory, like no joke savory. Like it's a lot of soy sauce. All right. Let me see what this is. All right. Whoa. Oh yeah, this is some spicy sauce that I ordered there. Some spicy sauce. Some sort of special. Definitely unique. All right. Holy smoke! I didn't even touch it last time, I think. Wow. Whatever this sauce is that I ordered. Holy smoke. I'm just gonna taste it for you. Wow, it's spicy. But it's kinda like it's got Korean peppers. I could taste it. 1 plate beef is Angus beef, white rice, all salad, dressing on the side. Yeah, so that one right here. Simply Magic sauce. That's the Simply Magic sauce. No, I guess this is a Simply Magic sauce. Yeah. This is probably the Simply Magic sauce. If I'm wrong, right down below. Okay? This is the hot sauce. Alright? But it's not just some store-bought. Like, I could taste the Korean. Like, very thoughtful. If it has Korean peppers, thumbs up. Either way, it has a different pepper than regular ones that you find around here. It's definitely not Mexican pepper. Maybe I'm wrong. doesn't taste Mexican. It's okay. I mean, I'm just saying that this is one type of pepper that's available here, you know, so very nice. But it is spicy, so be careful on that. But this one, good. This wraps up my review. So thumbs up, Flame Broiler. It's a pretty good value. You know, it's like this one's like $19, and then you know some other charges will apply if you know if you have GRUBHUB Plus like I do. Then it's gonna you save on the delivery charges, and then you add some tip. You know, just depending on how you feel about it, and what your formula is on that. But this is straight up easy. Delicious. Either pick it up, you either drive through, you park your car up and you order it and bring it home. You can eat it there if you want. I think they do have that, but I usually just order it like this. All right, just so on a day like this where you want to make it easy, you don't even want to deal with doing the dishes, because this, when I'm done eating, I'll probably just slap this baby right over, put it right on the fridge, and then eat it the second time. This will definitely be 2 meals for me. And that's like still pretty good amount, all right? So if you're a huge dude that's like pumping iron or something like that, then this, then you're not gonna wanna split the meal. Maybe this is even too small for you, but it's actually a good amount of meat too, so I wanted to point that out, okay? So it's not cheap, but it's pretty good value, and this is good quality, it's tasty, and it's convenient. So thumbs up, Flame Broilers. I'm out.